how horrible I am. How do you guys not know that I'm the victim? Like how, like, let me just not.
그냥 이해가 됐어. 매번 야야야야야 불러 널 야야야야 내 맘을 고백하려고 타이밍만 보는 나 그런 나를 넌 보며 왜 그러냐고 묻네 너 때문에.
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Deep Am. In this episode I just really wanted to just touch on, obviously the videos was really transpired since then, just on some of you guys on social media that have a platform, the way you've reacted, how disgusted I am by some people. I've actually got quite a few things I want to touch on. So first thing I want to say is, obviously when I made that video I was 100% prepared for whatever anyone had to say. I knew I was going to be scrutinized and I was 100% okay with that, but the one thing that always irritates me about people is just like, I hate hypocrites. I hate when people act as if they've never been in love. I hate when people have a platform and they use their platform to just share negativity and just hate towards other women. There are two specific people that do have platforms that really just that I noticed the most. I won't really name them, but they'll know who they are. So I mean, one of them even followed me on Instagram after basically dissing me on Twitter, just talking about the only reason why I was with this person is because of my body, it has nothing to do with my personality. And I just think to myself, wow, these are the same people that on mental health awareness they will be writing paragraphs. These are the same people that are all for women power, women this, black women and this. And it's just like, just watching so many people with a platform contradict themselves has just been one thing that's just really pissed me off, because you have younger followers looking up to you. I can own up to my shit. I've owned up to the things I've done. I've owned up to the wrong I've done. I've actively removed myself from a situation. Let me just get a tissue. I've actively removed myself from a situation that was detrimental to my mental health, and all women have done is chastise me, drag me through the mud, call me all sorts of names, and it just makes you think, wow, I didn't know you guys were so perfect. I didn't know that so many women were so perfect, have never been in similar situations and have never been a fool for a man. And it's just like, just hypocrites all over the gaff. Hypocrites here, there, everywhere. There's another female as well that pretty much wanted to humiliate me on Clubhouse. I was actually in a room that focused on just Jesus and, you know, just basically Jesus, showing your experiences, the things that you've experienced in 2020. And I entered the room just thinking it would be a safe space, only for me to be chastised, and the person attempted to just humiliate me and wanted me to come on there and speak about my business to like hundreds of people. Let me tell you guys one thing. When I choose to talk about my personal life, I choose to do it on my platform. I can talk about my personal life and I will not do it for the sake of anyone else. You're not going to Clubhouse to come and answer to you because you're not my mum and you don't pay my bills. And I'm not really like a rah. I can't fight. I try not to swear, and I'm really just trying to grow and evolve. So I mean, the reaction that people want me to give them, they're never going to get out of me, point blank, period. I like to just respect myself. I like to be a lady, and I'm not going to be out here cursing and fighting people on social media. Like, it's just not me. So I ignored it and handled it the most mature way I could. But it just goes to just show how people are just, it's just the raw, just the evilness, the lack of empathy. I feel like people forget that I'm human, and that's okay, because like I said, I know what I was getting myself into, but I'm human, bro. I'm human. And if you have a platform, and if I were to kill myself, you'd be the same females talking about mental health awareness, talking about, oh my god guys, we took it too far. And these are females that are in their 30s, these are females that are probably like a good 10 years older than me, so I just expected a bit more from them. But I mean, it's society, everybody wants clout, everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon. Everybody's perfect on social media. Nobody has ever been in my shoes apparently, and I'm the first and the only one to be a fool for a man. So I mean guys, crucify me, innit? Like, it's all good, like, but it's just stick to your narrative, say what you mean and mean what you say. Don't act a certain way towards me and act a certain way when you hear someone else is taking their lives. Don't be pro-women, pro-choice, pro-black women. We're being oppressed in society, and then treat a fellow black women like trash. Like, it's very contradictory, especially from older women. So anyway, I've touched too much. I've given up too much energy. So let me move on to my next point. So people always say to me, oh, why social media? Why? You could have just done this behind closed doors. Guys, listen. I chose social media because I wanted to be heard. I was hidden for 2 years, right? And that was my only motive for putting this on social media, because I wanted to be heard. I was tired of being a secret, and I wanted people to hear my voice. And that's the only reason why I brought this to social media. Like, I feel like people always forget as well that I chose to leave that situation. The situation would have still been going on till this day if I hadn't made that video. This person did not end things with me. They were happy to go along probably for as long as I wanted things to go along, and I think people didn't really grasp that. I chose to walk away from that. Do you know what I mean? And that was a big thing for me to do, and I know there's loads of females that can't even do that, older than me, that can't even do that. So that was such a big thing for me. So for people to tell me, oh, what did you gain? You didn't even get a G-Wagon, you didn't even get a house. Like, do you guys prioritize materialistic things over your mental health? Like is this what we do now? Because you don't know what I gained. I haven't been boastful about what I've gained, what he has given me. That's not my character. How do you know? And even if I hadn't gained anything from that relationship, are you telling me that you would rather me die and lose myself to a man than walk away because of a car, because of a house, because of money, materialistic things that I can work hard for and gain for myself? And it's just like, wow, like, I've just not been so disgusted. And the other thing as well, these are the same girls that are still crying over Jermaine from Peckham. You can't even get someone to book your cab home, and you're worrying about what I'm getting from someone of that high status. I feel like we should all just rearrange ourselves. Just identify the platforms that we're on and move accordingly, because I'm not even a rude person. My pen's even dropping, child. I'm not even a rude person, but I just have so much frustration and anger and disappointment that I'm clearly going to express that in this video the most logical way and ladylike way I can. But you guys need to do better. You guys need to do better. At least I own my truth. I owned my truth. I came out publicly, did not defend my name, and I owned my truth. Can you guys say that about yourselves? Because we're not all perfect. We're not all perfect. So boy, let's just say that. Also, I feel like you guys forget that your words hold such gravity. I work in mental health, equipped with the coping mechanisms to deal with all the hate that I've gotten from social media. Some people are not that strong. Do you know what I mean? Some people X themselves because of things like this. Everybody is allowed to make mistakes. I held my hand up and I said, whoa, I made a mistake. I spoke no ill of anybody on that video. I spoke my truth and I left for myself. And I don't think I deserve to be crucified because of that. I think that is just so hypocritical and it's just ridiculous. Anyway, like you guys know, I go to therapy, so that's helped. Thank God for my therapist. That's helped me a lot, and also my friends have helped me a lot as well, because I just detached myself from social media, because at the end of the day, what I gain from all this is that you guys are strangers, you guys don't know me. You guys might say, so why are you making this video? It's because I have things I want to get off my chest. I'm tired of people thinking that I do things for them. I do things for myself, my mental well-being and my growth. So if this is how I feel, I need to express myself. You don't have to respect it, but it's my choice. You can't chastise me for the decisions I'm making in my life. I try not to judge people. No one's perfect. So you can't judge me for the decisions I'm making to better myself in these certain situations and grow as a person. Why am I being crucified for that? Please. Anyway, moving on. Also as well, so it took me about a week to actually read the comments on some of the blogs. And there was like 2 people that stood out to me the most. There was a lot, but 2 main people. One was a producer from London, and the other one was one of these stupid rappers from London. The rapper basically told me that because I was dark skinned, I was ugly, and the other person was a preferred choice because of her skin color, because she was prettier than me. And I feel like black men, you guys are so comfortable just degrading women and just speaking such ill things of women. Like, why is that such a thing in society? Why, because I'm dark skinned, you feel as if you have the right to tell me that I am ugly, because I'm not even ugly. Like, thank God, I'm very sure of myself. I know facially I'm pretty, body I'm set good, I'm educated. So when I see things like that, I just think to myself, like, why is this okay? Why are these blogs allowing people to comment such things? Why do you, as a black man that was probably birthed by a black woman, comfortable telling me I am ugly because I'm dark skinned? Why is that okay? And then there was the producer was talking about I hope nobody gives this one a tune, we'll find you. I'm thinking to myself, like, whoa, like, guys, first of all, I'm not a rapper. I was never gonna jump in the studio, like, come on, it's not my thing, innit? But when I see things like that, I just think to myself, wow, like, society is messed up. Society is messed up. People feel so comfortable being so horrible because they're behind a screen, and people are so good at desensitizing themselves and forgetting that people are human beings who are making mistakes, who are owning their mistakes, and who are allowing themselves to be criticized by the whole world. Like, the whole world knew about my situation. From work to my family to, like, I could not run away from my situation. Do you know what I mean? And I accepted that, but it doesn't mean, again, that I deserve colorism remarks. It doesn't mean I deserve to be scrutinized the way I have. It doesn't mean I need to be dragged for doing or being in a situation that thousands of women are in. I've received so many DMs from women expressing that they're in my same position and they can't leave. But when I speak about it, it's an issue. Why would I even want to leave a situation like that? Because you guys are so judgmental and you're also perfect. Like, it's, let me just move on. Also, I just wanted to touch on the blog. I wanted to touch on the blogs, the UK gossip, the shade borrowers. I've even blocked all of them. But as blogs, you guys are so biased. I know that you guys get paid to be biased towards certain individuals, but you need to understand that you're providing a platform where people can go and say whatever they want to say and really mess up people. Like, you can really just mess up people by the comments, the bias, the pinned tweets. Just, I wasn't even allowed to speak or defend myself because the other female was, you know, pinned and her comments were pinned and it was all kick, laugh. And I just think to myself, because I said bias, it's disgusting. I literally, since I dropped that video, was named a side chick. This is somebody that was there before relationship started. This is somebody who just simply fell in love with someone that never even acknowledged his product relationship behind closed doors. But I was the side chick. Because I'm younger, because I'm not a celeb, because I'm just a little girl from South London, it means I don't demand respect because I don't have that platform. Like, you guys are not going to do me like that. Call me what you want, but like I said, I know where I stand, I know what my reality was, I know the things that were said to me, and none of you guys that know nothing about me or my situation can change that. So that's all good, but I'm happy I touched on that. Next point. Also, people in my DMs talking about, oh sis, the other person didn't know about you. Guys, how do you know this? Like, how do you know who knew about who? How do you know? Like, how do you know what transpired in my life within the past 2 years? How are you guys so confident in telling me who knew about who and what I gained and how horrible I am? How do you guys not know that I'm the victim? Like, let me just not. I feel like as black people we should do better, because every day I go on Twitter and people are talking about we're oppressed, we're this, we're that, black women, and black men need to stick up for black women need to stick together. Guys, most of you guys are just fake. Most of you guys don't even know what you say, and most of you guys are very flip-floppy, and it's okay, but own your truth. Own your truth. That's all I ask. I'm a person that over the years I've learned to own my truth. I'm not perfect, I still have a lot of growing to do, but I've handled all my things head on. I've dealt with all my issues head on. I have been so open and I just have not cared, because you know what, guys, when I die, I'm going by myself to the Lord. Your opinion is not going to get me to heaven or hell. How I live my truth, how I handle my situation is what's gonna, you know what I mean, determine my final destination. And I feel like people come with the internet and they feel as if they're God. They feel as if they're literally God behind their screens. And it's just so funny to me, because people are telling me about my character, about myself. You've never even met me or had a conversation with me, but somehow you know about my whole life. How is that possible? Why do you feel so comfortable doing so? I mean, I've allowed you to, but don't be mistaken, you do not know me. So bear that in mind. Next, yeah, like I just said, to the strangers, I feel like as well, most of the hate I received was probably just because of jealousy, because I'm a straight shooter. Most of the girls that were hating on me would probably jump to be in my position right now. You would probably be in the same position right now. Shut up, collect your bag and go. I'm not that type of person. I'm very emotionally involved. I love emotions, I love feelings, I love love. So I mean, call me stupid, but I was there for love. I wasn't there for money. Doesn't mean I didn't gain anything from it, but my number one priority was love. I've met someone who I thought he was different and I fell in love. That was my only wrongdoing in that situation. So boy, also people talking about receipts. Guys, I'm never gonna drop a receipt. I'm never gonna drop a receipt. The only person that will ever force me to drop a receipt is D. And I mean, I know the person I'm dealing with. Social media is not his thing. He's never gonna address this on social media. So there's never gonna be any receipts. Stop asking me. I don't wanna come on a YouTube show to talk about my personal life. I have my own platform to do that if I wish to do that. So drop the receipts. Also as well, what shocked me is that people were so quick to big up the guy in this situation. Like, people were literally clapping because a man was leaving 2 females on for 2 years. Like, people were clapping, and while I was getting dragged. And I just think it's just so messed up, because at the end of the day, I owed nobody nothing. I'm not the one in a relationship publicly, and I'm the youngest in all of this. I can't. Anyway, I didn't owe anybody anything. That's what I'm gonna say to that. I didn't owe anybody anything. So let me just stick to that. And you know what, lastly, I don't even want to end this all on a bad note, because there have been some really nice people. There have been some females that have come to my DMs and just prayed for me, that have shown me words of encouragement. And I just want to thank you guys for that, because I'm a very real and very down to earth person. What you see is what you get. I'm never going to change myself to please social media or nobody, full stop, period. I've never been so sure of myself, and I thank God I found myself this year, thank God. So I want to thank you girls. If you're in my situation, you can't get out, don't force it. You will leave one day. You will actually leave one day. Keep praying about it. Keep keeping your friends close to you. Pray to God about it, and trust me, you will be free of whatever situation you're in. Also as well, I just want to thank my friends like Fatu, Sarah, Naomi, Shannon, Jade King. Like, those are like my riders. Like, I don't know what I would have done without you guys. I know that, you know, sometimes I'm not the easiest to get through to, but you are appreciated and you are loved. And also, guys, if you knew me from 10 years ago, you don't know me, please don't put my name on the blogs. Oh, Joe Powell, oh my God, you don't know me. I've evolved into a woman now. I have my close friends, and that's all I need. If I knew you before, I mean, if the last time we spoke was like 10 years ago, please, you don't know me, stop it. Don't be putting Joe Powell in the blogs. You don't know me, please. Pack your load and go your way. And I'll do the same. And I just thank God, because it's never been so clear who cares about me. It's never been so clear, and for that I'm so thankful to God. I'm happy I've gotten all this out my chest, because I don't want to carry this into 2021. I have so many changes that are happening for me in 2021. So I just wanted to just, you know, detox and get this all out, because I don't want to talk about this again. This is it. It's just a little follow-up, just to tell you guys what I'm feeling, the things I've observed, just about the whole situation. And sorry throughout this video, like my mouth, I haven't been speaking properly because I had my teeth done, so I'm still getting used to my mouth. But thank you guys, thank you for the people that showed me love, Thank you for those in the Serbian community that have been showing me so much love. Those in Nigeria, just if you've been showing me love, genuine, authentic love, I love it and I appreciate you. And I'm just going to keep growing, and I hope you guys can just continue to share my journey with me, because trust me, this is only the beginning of a beautiful life for me. So thank you guys. Bye bye.